What up, gang? It's Thursday. Let's go. Let's go. You guys excited for Thursday? This is good. Get to cook. What's everybody doing today? Hi, Creek, Carrie, Josh, Iwan. My food is always bussin'. What do you even mean? My food is always bussin'. Is this Overwatch 2? No, this is Overwatch 3. Overwatch 2 launched so badly that they just made a third version straight away. Okay. I kind of want to keep some of these big, but the bigger ones I'm going to cut in half. Do this. I've come to realize that this recipe, should I cut them all in half? I've come to realize that this recipe, most of it is just spent in the oven, unfortunately. So we're going to be waiting on the food and we can have a little chat or something. Be a bit of a relaxed one. Little relaxed session. Nothing too crazy. These are little babby ones, I'll leave them full. Okay, that's all the chopping I need to do today, gang. Woo, let's go. Right, I'm going to move that to one side. They added a new quick switch unusual? No way. Holy shit, where did you hear about that? Is there any YouTuber who may have made a video about it recently that I could get some quick and easy info on? You've been packing, nice. Prepared for trips, is always exciting times. I mean, packing sucks, but getting excited for trips is nice. Overwatch 2? Yeah, I'm still very much on the fence about even trying it. Playing DVD Halloween stuff? Has it been fun? Is Mindset that uploaded that? I don't know who that is, sorry. Wonder where the YouTuber got this information from. A YouTuber never reveals their sources. Thank you. Unbelievable. This man's in here fishing for details. Fishing for details and information. I actually have a number of people I speak to, unironically. It's quite a lot of people who come to me with things, and I'm like, okay. A lot of the time I'm like, okay. I don't really think I can add that into a video, but yeah. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, so we need to make our salsa, our sauce. We have to put honey, and guess what, gang? We have to put some mustard in as well. Been defrosting chicken all day. Well, not all day, but I mean, it's been out defrosting. I went to the shops. I've not really done much else. I mean, released a video, obviously. Exclamation mark video if you want to see what video I've recently released. Yeah, I have a few videos that I still want to make on the Halloween stuff. Okay, we are going to be adding in some... So this isn't Dijon mustard. This is... You can't really see the jar too well. This is whole grain mustard. As you can tell by it being very grainy. Yeah. As long as Halloween's up, I've got like another 2 videos to do with the TF2 Halloween stuff, and I have other videos that are just kind of on the sidelines at the moment that I'm waiting to publish, but I kind of want to keep stuff to do with Halloween at the moment because obviously the people are hyped about the Halloween stuff, and it's relevant at the moment. There's no point in me releasing stuff about Halloween updates in like, you know, a month's time. You threw the last guy with your thingy and you got into the ring and died. Nice. Yeah, I had some good games playing Apex as well, to be honest. Just doing my dailies. I've just been doing my dailies, but doing my dailies as characters that I need to do for weeklies as well. So I'm at like 75 now, I think, on the Battle Pass. So finishing it should be fairly simple. I just remember there's one more thing I need to chop. Bam, bam, bam! You ready for this? Oh, we should probably put the oven on as well. Just preheat the old oven. Anything you want assistance researching for? Let me think. I think so. Like most of the stuff I have done already. But if there's anything, obviously I will. I'll ask away. Right. So basically, what's going on this, in this dish, is we have chicken. We're gonna have potatoes. We're gonna have some peas and spinach, and that is pretty much the sum total of the dish. And the vast majority of it gets put into a dish over here. We're going to put the chicken in. We're going to slather it with the marinade. We're going to add the potatoes. Then we are going to put it in the oven. Then I'm going to have to do some washing up. And then towards the end, we add peas and spinach because they don't need too long. Hello, Reflex. It's going okay. It's going okay. I just need to grab a glass, actually, because I need to do a couple of things here. So, before I chop this lemon, I need to zest it. So yeah, I mean, I think I kind of wanted to do more in-depth videos on topics I thought were interesting, but when you compare it to just doing videos, shorter videos on stuff people actually are interested in, it's not really a contest in what it is when it comes to YouTube. So I think I've uploaded more videos in the past month than I have in the past year, or the rest of the past year. That also includes old VODs. If I play through a game and I do it in one session, I've been uploading the VODs straight after the streams. So if you're like, yo, CeeJaey streamed Man of Medan this week, oh my gosh, he played Amnesia Rebirth, I didn't get to catch those streams. And if you're like, yo, I hate Twitch chat, I don't want to watch the Twitch VOD, then what you can do is go to YouTube, scroll down to the playlist, and you can check it out. A little cheeky recommendation for you there. But yeah, I've been uploading those. It's something I intend on continuing doing. And yeah, like I said, I've got stuff sorted out. We've zested the lemon. Now we need to do the milking of the lemon. Did I say milking? The juicing of the lemon. We're going to get the lemon milk out of the lemon. Okay. That one. I'm doing it in a glass first. It would be nice to have a lemon juicer. We don't actually have one of those, I think. I'm squeezing it into a glass here because then I need to fish out the pips, the seeds. Otherwise, people will have a nasty surprise in their food. You're scared of that tool? Well, the grater, yeah, you have to be a little bit careful with the grater. I mean, I unfortunately cut myself a number of times on things while cooking. But then again, I also was working in a lab and I would accidentally injure myself with things in there as well. Anything specific that you want to share details on? Not really. Just stuff that I'll release. My aim is to have a video out every 2 or 3 days. That's going to be my attempted upload schedule. It may mean that sometimes I'll have to do a shorter stream in order to... Oh my gosh, I can't get these pips out. In order to keep up with the upload schedule. But other times I can get out a lot of stuff in advance and not have to worry about it. Like today, I had some things I could have probably worked on, in all honesty, but I kind of just needed a CeeJaey day. So just kind of relaxed and caught up on some TV shows and stuff. I think that's all of the pips out of it now. Okay, back to our sauce that we're making. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, flip it around. So we added honey, we added whole grain mustard, we added garlic. Now we need to add in the zest and the juice. You get impatient? Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though, like... When it comes to working in a laboratory, if you get impatient, that can be the difference between, you know, having a successful experiment or freezing your feet off with liquid nitrogen. You know, when you work with very, very toxic materials and very, very dangerous materials, it's kind of like, I don't really have a choice. I actually have to be sensible with this. So you added the lemon zest. But yeah, I mean, that translates over to cooking as well. If you rush, then you're going to end up cutting yourself, injuring yourself, or, you know, your food's not going to taste as nice. And that is one of the important things. Okay, so this is our sauce now. Our marinade. When he can cook, yeah, I could cook. Probably never work at a lab. I mean, I don't think you've ever had intentions to, right? So you should be alright. You should be alright. Okay, so now we need to, the heat is ovened. The oven is heated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 in here and 1 in here, I think. So I'm going to grab the chicken and I'm going to put them inside the oven dish. Now, there is one question mark over this dish, and I'll tell it to you now. When I've done this in the past, I used a different recipe, and when I used this recipe last time, I did it using chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts. Now, chicken thighs are obviously a bit of a different consistency. They come with a skin on, so that kind of changes the way in which stuff gets cooked, and they also have a bone in them, which doesn't really make too much of a difference here. But the big thing is the fact that these are skinless chicken breasts, which means that I'm hoping the marinade works okay. But we'll see. We'll see. So I've got 3 here. I've got enough for me, Cloudy, and I don't know if his girlfriend's coming over, so I did 3. If she is, we have food. If she doesn't, then I have leftovers for tomorrow. So what we do is we're going to get our... Hang on, I'm going to try and think here. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to put a bit of seasoning on the chicken. A bit of salt and pepper, just first. I guess the other option is to put it into marinade, but it's nice to do it straight onto the chicken, I feel. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get the marinade, and we got to be kind of careful, I guess. See, again, my worry here is that it's not going to stick too well because there's no skin. But I'm just going to try and like ladle it on almost, so that we keep some of the whole grain mustard on there. Essentially, when you do this with chicken thighs, you end up with a very kind of, how do I put this? A bit of a tougher skin on the outside, and then that can char up a little bit. But it also helps absorb with the marinade. As you can see, a lot of it is spreading around throughout the dish, which is fine, because that means we're going to get that flavor on the rest of the food as well. Like I said, we're going to be putting some other stuff in here, but as long as I keep all of this like this, should be okay. Alright, so that is how things are looking. I'm actually going to take a scoop of this and put it in here. So we have this. Now, like I said, this just had honey, whole grain mustard, the zest and juice of just the one lemon, and some garlic. So we have a lot going on in there. Now we're going to take our potatoes that we did earlier, and we're going to just dot them around the chicken. Okay? So we're just putting these in the dish. I may have done too many potatoes, but again, I'll have leftovers if there's too many. So the hope is that these are going to cook nicely. I hope I don't overcook the chicken in the process of trying to make sure the potatoes are cooked. But like I said, that's what we do when we try out different things. We're going to get a little bit of olive oil here, and I'm just going to drizzle the tiniest amount onto the potatoes. Oh, that is not a tiny amount. And then we'll put some sea salt on there. And what this will do is make sure we don't end up with charcoal potatoes. They'll hopefully taste very nice. Shalom. Ah, there we go. Right, sorry, I was just saying hi to Cloudy. So what we just done there is we put some rock salt onto the potatoes, like this. So we want the potatoes to be a bit salted. We don't want them to be over salted, otherwise all you will taste when you're eating is salt. Right, so that's what it looks like at the moment. We're going to put this in the oven for at least half an hour now. 25 minutes, half an hour. See how it goes. And after that, we'll assess the situation. Now I try to not burn my hands on the oven. I apologize for the dish, because it is one of those dishes where it's like, huh, I'm kind of done now. But we do have some spinach. We have some spinach and we have some peas that we're going to be adding. I'm going to do a little bit of a tidying up. Cloudy gone, yeah. He just come back from work. Any plans after this cooking? After cooking, I have some TF2 games. And then after that, not really sure. Don't want to make it too late because tomorrow we are going to hardcore play Judgment. I'm excited. I did a whole bunch of stuff yesterday in the well, today and yesterday and throughout the week, to be honest. Just gonna do some washing up over here, guys. So I apologize if anyone comes in and says hello. If someone's like, CeeJaey, why isn't he answering my question? Be like, he's on the other side of the kitchen. He can't reach chat right now. Yeah, so I kind of been working on the side quests and stuff in Judgment, which give you a lot of bonuses. They basically give you money, so buying like healing items isn't really an issue, which is good, because I find a lot of the fights can be quite bullshit in the game, despite me being fairly strong now in the game. It's like, oh hey, these guys can stun lock you onto the floor. So it's always good to have like a lot of healing items. You are limited with how many you can carry per item, like 3 or something per item. So I have a bunch of different things just in case. But yeah, so I've been making money in the side missions, and there's like the friendship events things. So I made 30 friends now in the game, which give you they give you access to more things, more stuffs in shops, depending on what like your stuff do. But most of it comes down to SP, skill points, which is also why there's like dating side missions as well, where if there are certain people that you help on missions, side cases, and things like that, and you can like date them, and then like stuff happens to them because they've all got like their different backstories and stuff like that. But when you get to like the higher levels, then you end up getting lots and lots of SP. And SP is what you use to upgrade everything, essentially. Like some of it's used to upgrade like your health, it's used to upgrade your attack power, your combo speed, it's used to upgrade frickin' every single like special move you can do. So doing the side stuff, it's been worth it just to get as much SP as possible, so that when I get to actual tough fights in the main story, I'll actually be, you know, leveled up enough that I shouldn't be having any problems. That's the theory. I still may get to certain points in the game and it will kick my ass. But I'm hoping that I've gone in quite well prepared. But if I was to compare it to Yakuza, some of the side missions are kind of funny. It's a similar sort of vibe. It doesn't strike me as wacky though. Most of it is like, oh hey, I think this person's cheating on me. And then you tail them and it's like, oh, they're not cheating on you actually, it's this, or they are cheating on you, or this and that. Again, like there's some interesting ones, but a lot of them, like, it ends up being the same thing. Tail this person, beat up this person, etc, etc. So it's been good. It's not a criticism, it's just you guys really haven't missed out on too much from me doing that off stream, because I think when it comes to the grind, it's a little bit Resident Sleeper. No, when people are just trying, like, you know, remember when I used to play like Dragon Quest and Xenoblade? I do the side stuff off stream just so that you guys can focus on the interesting stuff. You're casting donk off the decks. I have no idea what the hell that is, dude. I'm sorry. But congratulations. Well done. Good luck. Is that a game or something? Event ran by Fortress Face-Offs. Again, you're going to need to go into a little bit more detail for me, dude. An event. What is it? Is it a competitive event? Is it an event for making maps? Is it an event to... I don't know. What is it? A Mimi loose cannon tourney. Oh, okay. Right. Just gotta dry this stuff up. Dry this up here. Actually, pay attention to when I put it in. It was about just under 10 minutes ago, wasn't it? We'll take a look at about 1:15. At 1:15, we take a look, and yeah, we'll play it by ear then. If it looks to me like the chicken is ready and the potatoes are ready, like the chicken's going to be ready first. But if it looks to me like the whole lot's ready, then great. If it looks to me like the chicken is not ready, the chicken is ready but the potatoes aren't, then I'll be a bit annoyed and a bit concerned. But I think the potatoes should be okay, because they are only small. If everything is ready, then we'll be like, let's go. And that's when we add in the spinach and the peas. So yeah, we got some good stuff this week. I don't know what to cook next week. What do I cook next week? We did a bunch of veggie stuff. What did I do last week? Carbonara. Then chicken this week. So maybe something involving... I did lasagna not too long ago. What do I have in the freezer? I do have chicken. I have mince. I have mince. Let's do something involving mince. What do I make involving mince? Don't really know. Cottage pie. Could do a cottage pie. I've not done a cottage pie. Actually, I don't think I've ever made a cottage pie. I've always done shepherd's pie. But with beef mince, it would be a cottage pie. This a wipe, or rinse at least. Yeah, so next week maybe I'll do a cottage pie, something like that, because it is getting colder. I have peas, I have carrots, I have mince, I have potatoes, so I have everything that I'd need for actually. Then after that I think I'll do something Asian, because I've been craving like tonkatsu, so I might do one of those at some point. Yeah, what have we got this week? So like tomorrow is Judgment. I reckon unironically we can do 3 or 4 chapters and have the game like finishable within another stream, unless the later chapters get really long. but we're on chapter 7 out of 12, I think it is. So if we're able to do 3 or 4, can definitely like be in touching distance of finishing the game the following week. Saturday play DBD. There's like a new, so there's a new tome. There's a brand new like tome, brand new rift, so new battle pass kind of thing. And then there's the Halloween event, which started today with a Halloween tome. So like there's loads of challenges and content to do. So that'll be cool to play on Saturday. Then Sunday we continue Terraria, which we got to like a really cool stopping point last week, where we kind of entered hard mode. So we'll see how that goes on Sunday. But then next week, I'm trying to think, actually. So obviously Monday we do MVM. Tuesday, I'm thinking Dead Space 3. Because, you know, that's the only other kind of horror game that I had planned. But what is the current date? Why is there a bag of what? It's not chips, it's spinach. What date is it? It's the 13th today. So the 18th is when Plague Tale comes out. So we could play Plague Tale on the Wednesday. Second Plague Tale on the Wednesday, perhaps? And then Uncharted comes out on the 19th, I believe. I'm going to have to double check my dates. But I think that's what the case is. So I could play. Actually, I can't play Uncharted on the Friday because that's when I'm playing Judgment. But Karik can't do Terraria next week, if my memory is correct. So I could do Uncharted next Sunday. How about that? And I don't know whether those games are like all in one sessions or not, but they're kind of long games. Plague Tale, I think, like the first game didn't take too long, right? But if I set myself up for some long streams, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, then we could potentially do them, couldn't we? There's a chance. Make ramen? Maybe. I could maybe do that. Yeah, Plague Tale comes out next Tuesday, I believe. So I'll have to... I could play it on the Wednesday. That's my plan. Because if I play that on the Wednesday... So yeah, so next week could potentially, in terms of streaming, be MVM on Monday. Tuesday, Dead Space 3. Wednesday, Plague Tale 2. I can't remember the suffix, but the second Plague Tale game. And then Thursday, we cook Courage Pie. And then on Friday, we have Judgment. We get judged. Play Judgment and potentially finish the game. And then Saturday, probably more DBD, as it is like the Halloween event. And then Sunday, Uncharted 4. Now, there is a chance we could finish all of those games in one session. But there's also a chance that, like, we obviously don't. Oh, I'm getting caught up in my cables. So yeah, we could have like a whole bunch of completed games next week, or it could just be extending things for the week after. I think Dead Space 3 is finishable in one, and based on like the previous Plague Tale, I reckon that's finishable in one. I don't know how long Uncharted is. I don't know about that one. But we can always just see how things go. Keep things open. That'll be a lot of different things. And then I think that would, if we were able to finish everything, or at least get a lot of those things finished, then we'll be able to maybe do another episode of Song of Horror. get back on Terraria, stuff like that. I've not really been streaming Apex because I'm enjoying playing it like just off stream a little bit, just finish the battle pass, but maybe when there's a new season I can get back onto doing the ranked again and stuff like that. We'll see. We will see. Oh, there we go, we're all washed up. We're all washed up, gang. Not washed up in terms of, you know, fell off or whatever it is. Scorn comes out tomorrow? Ooh. Oops. Don't worry, that was just a vodka bottle. You played Plague Tale on Tuesday? Sounds good. Yeah, I saw some stuff about Scorn, but again, like, there's a lot of stuff I would like to play. I'm going to take a look at my phone so we can have a look at the calendar. I may be getting a phone call from the vet at some point as well, so I'll have to keep an eye on that because I would like to talk to them. So that's our plan for next week. And the week after is still October. And it would be cool to play like other games, but I don't have the money to like buy all of the other games that I could potentially want to play. So that's just stuff for next year, you know? We just have to... We're just waiting now. Hey, Faust. Yeah. What cutlery do I need? Knife and fork, I think. Yeah. So we check in 5 minutes, see what the state of play is. If it needs a little bit longer, we give it a little bit longer. If not, then we can add the peas and the spinach. And then in November, that's when the Miles Morales Spider-Man game has been announced for PC now. It's like November the 19th or something like that. And obviously Pokemon. Trying to think of some more dishes I can do in the future. Have I done a curry on stream lately? I did a chicken tikka a few weeks ago, like a month or so ago. Do you know what I would like to do again? Is meatballs. I did that in the summer. I did like meatballs with wedges and like homemade alioli sauce. Oh, it was so nice. Not to toot my own horn, but it was nice. So I need some pork mince for that. So that's something I'd like to do. What would I accompany with cottage pie though? Because growing up as a kid, I always had baked beans, but I'd like to do something different. But I don't know. I guess baked beans might be it's the only thing I can think of. Anyone know any handsome ECF2 admins who have a 2-bar electric heater as a microphone? No, I don't. I don't know anyone who has a 2-bar electric heater as a microphone. Make your own beans? Damn, I could. Just go hard on the beans. Yeah, I don't know. What is like... I guess you wouldn't go to a restaurant and have cottage pie, right? That's not really like a super fancy thing to have at a restaurant. But if you're going out to a pub or something, you have it. What do you have it with? Don't know. I'll take a look. But yeah, cottage pie. Do the meatballs with the alioli sauce. Mayo again. Tonkatsu I'd like to do. That's a couple of pork things actually. Lamb. I'd like to do another lamb. You know what I haven't done in a long time is lamb biryani. When I did biryani, Cloudy really, really liked it. So maybe I'll try doing that again sometime. There was lamb biryani and there was lamb... Was it lamb buna that I did? I've only done 2 lamb curries in the past. I'm thinking of stuff that's a little bit like warmer, you know? Stuff that's a little bit like, I'm going to eat this and I'm going to eat it while I'm under my blanket because it is so cold. Them beans. I was eating those beans. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with baked beans, but I know that if I was to make cottage pie, people would be like, why are you baked beaning? Okay, we're literally just waiting now. Let's get our chicken removal device. Lasagna? I did lasagna recently. I did lasagna about a month ago. Maybe just over a month ago. Yeah, I did lasagna. I think next week I'll do cottage pie. Then the week after I'll do something... I'll either do lamb biryani or something pork based. Maybe tonkatsu. And then after that I do something lamb. So let's say the biryani. Then after that I'd have to do something different. Something non-beef, non-lamb, non-pork. So something chicken or veggie. Maybe some sort of risotto. Should we take a look at the oven? I'm going to get my gloves on. Whew. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Just going to grab a fork here. I'm going to probe this potato. Okay, I'm going to give it another 5 and then I'm going to add the veg. I'm going to give it 5, then add the veg, which will be another few minutes, and then I think we'll be good to serve up. Wedge? Wedge? What's a wedge? Do you know something I haven't done in a long time? Chicken wings. Not done chicken wings in a while. Oh, I've not done ribs in a while either. That's like an all-day thing. Because I have to get up at 7, make sure I get back from the shop, start slow roasting them for a few hours, then marinate them for a few hours, and then cook them on stream. And then on stream it's basically putting them on the tray and you guys just have to watch me do the sides. But Cloudy does like the coleslaw that I make, and I've not done that for a while. So maybe ribs I could do at some point. That's another pork dish, isn't it? I'll put it on the list of things to do. What other kind of chicken thing can I do? I don't know how much chicken I've got. Check. I've enough to do a decent meal. I've also got seafood in here as well. Ooh, I could do a paella. I've not done one of those in a while. Yeah, we got lots of stuff to do. We got ideas, gang. I think we're going to be alright. How are you guys doing though? Anyone looking forward to the weekend? You got one more day till the weekend. Anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? Ideas for cooking? Yeah, ideas for cooking are done. You're stressed? Don't be stressed. Simple, really. They haven't called me yet. I'm worried they're going to call me just as in the middle I'm doing something. It worked? Nice. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to take out the food. I'm going to put it up here. We're not done with it yet. Oh, shit. Careful. We're going to be putting in some extra stuff. I feel like I was a bit heavy-handed on the oil when it came to adding that to the potatoes. Oh gosh, why are my peas all frozen together? No! That's one pea. Why are they all frozen together? They're never normally frozen in like a block. Okay, that's better. So now we shit. Right, that's a clump of peas that hopefully, like, breaks down. Right, now we add the spinach. Now this is only going to need like a few minutes. I'm going to put spinach on the top. And the peas will defrost and cook. And then the spinach will wilt. And then we can serve it all up. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Spinach is good for you. Eat spinach. That's what Popeye does, and he's like fucking jacked, isn't he? Alright. You in. Oh, this isn't on properly, that's why. It's a bit dangerous. Okay. So this goes in for like a few minutes, maybe 5, if needed, just for everything to get into place. I'm just hoping that because we use chicken breast and not thigh, we've not ended up with dry chicken. It should be okay. And now we wait again. Good thing is, the only thing we'll have to wash up is those dishes. There, we've done everything else. We're just waiting. Ah, dear. Alright, what time is it? How much time have I got? I got time. So when it gets to close to past, we'll take a look. Waiting. I realize I haven't done any like Japanese food in a while. I think I did any over the summer. When it gets close to Christmas, I will do another roast. I do like doing a roast around Christmas time. What roast do I do? What did I do last year? Did I do beef last year? Gonna do it with roasties, parsnips, Yorkshire puddings, veg. Would be good. You love spinach with pasta? Spinach is something that goes really well with things. One of my favorite dishes that I make is a risotto which has peas, asparagus and spinach. You put in some fresh basil and stuff like that. I put chicken in. You don't have to put chicken in. You can put mushrooms in, but I'm not a mushroom lover. So yeah, the thing is spinach like really makes it. When you mix it in with a meal, you can put loads in and it just give it a nice flavor. Like it's when it's raw, it's like, oh gosh, but when it's actually yeah. Oh, so Rita, I didn't see your sub, by the way. Thank you so much for the sub 35 minutes ago. For the 18 months. Fortunately, my alerts still aren't working on my laptop. Sweet spinach cake. Damn. Can you have some of that chicken? I'm afraid there's not enough. There's only enough for the people who are here. Leave the leftovers. Maybe I could leave a potato or two left over. Alright, 1 more minute. You eat the bones? It's chicken breast, dude. There's no bones. I've done this before with thigh, which did have bones, but this one is boneless. You can maybe lick the plate. No need to wash the plates, you'll lick them clean. Hey, Apple Juice, what's up? Okay, it is now past, so I believe now it is time for us to take a look. Potentially start dishing up. You can actually smell the spinach when you open this up now. Okay, the potato is definitely looking cooked now, which is good. I'm a little bit worried the chicken might be a bit dry. This was my concern with skinless chicken breast as opposed to thigh, but we'll see. And we'll know for the future. Okay, we'll do this one first, as it's like a single one. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe too many potatoes, maybe too much spinach. Oh well. I'll take too much over too little. Don't want people going hungry, do we? See what it looks like. Just going to move this one out of the way. So we can get the next one ready. I want to try it because there's 2 in here. I don't take too much of anything. I thought this was stuck. No, we're okay, we're okay. This one definitely needs to have some stuff moved across. Potato. We need some greenery on this one. That work okay? I think it does. Extra potato. Okay. I think that's okay. I think we'll take a picture of this one. This one looks the nicest. You'd eat this? Glad to hear it. Alright gang, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow for Judgment. Not Judgment the game, that is. Be playing through the main story and seeing where it takes us. And you know what? For the rest of this tastes as good as the peas do. We're in for a good show. Exclamation mark schedule if you want to see what I'm doing the rest of the week. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Take care, everyone. Bye.